Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is going to be an unbagging of the all-new Proline Denali 2.2 Bead-loc wheels. Now I picked these things up for a new project I'm working on here, and I'm really impressed with all the new wheels that Proline's kind of unveiled over the last few months for a lot of the 2.2 and 1.9 scalers, crawlers, rock racers, everything from SEX10s to Wraiths to the new Yetis as well. So I picked up these Denalis mostly because of the way they look and for the function that they're going to provide for my vehicle. Now these are plastic beadlock wheels, but they do have an aluminum ring, which is pretty cool. Kind of adds that kind of scale feature. Now what's so nice about a plastic wheel is you're losing a lot of weight and thus gaining some horsepower. So I've definitely been known to add aluminum wheels to some of my rigs, mostly for the looks of them, but performance-wise, plastic is pretty much where it's at. So as far as the model number of these things, there's also going to be a link in the video description, so you can check that out as well. And I really kind of dig Proline's new all-white kind of packaging that they're doing here now. So kind of noticed that in the last couple of months, and it really kind of gives a very modern look to their packaging. But these are the Denali 2.2 black on black beadlock 8-spoke front or rear wheels for rock crawlers. So they're going to have a 12mm hex built into the wheel. These are not SLW compatible. These are part number 2757-15. So let's unbag it. Let's see what we get inside the bag. Now, Proline uses these really cool kind of like hermetically sealed, like beef jerky packages, and I really dig them because you can reuse them for other things. I use them from anything from parts of specific cars, I just kind of Sharpie it on, or I use it for like alcohol wipes and all sorts of other different things. But let's go ahead and cut this thing open and see what we get inside the bag here. I'm actually curious as well. Originally, when I bought my first set of beadlocks from Proline, I assumed that they were all plastic. I didn't realize they actually came with a aluminum kind of beadlock ring. So really nice to see some of the products they're coming out with. Now, of course, in most all Proline packages, you do get their nice sticker. They put out some of the best stickers out there. I love the black-white lookingness of their stickers, so you usually see that on a lot of my rigs. Now in the package here you do get a lot of beadlock screws, and these things are somewhat tiny. It looks like they use a 1.5 to put these things in, and there's quite a few of them. So if I happen to count here, you have front and rear beadlock rings, and it looks like you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 on each side, and quick math, that's a lot. So anyways, these things will take quite a bit of time to assemble, but let's take a look at what we have inside here. So it looks like you have an outer ring, you have an inner ring, and then you have the actual beadlock rim. Pretty much the bead gets caught inside of there, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a 1.5 here and take these things apart to see exactly what the inners look like. I was really impressed with the Titus beadlock wheels way back when because they had a nice little grip surface inside to keep that bead always on the wheel. And as I back the last one out, nice that they just put 2 in here and not all of them, so you're turning every single one of them. So inside here it looks like we do have a pretty smooth ring, and then also on the aluminum side here it looks like you have a fair amount of smoothness too. So that rubber ring is going to sit in there very, very nicely. It does look like the 12mm hex that's built into the wheel is milled out very nicely. Even says made in USA in there if you really look carefully. Now on the differences on the rings here, you do have a smooth ring for the inner, and on the outer ring you can kind of get this like scalloped edge, kind of that true one-to-one look for some of the beadlock rims out there. So, well guys, I'm going to get turning a lot of screws here, I don't know, upwards of 70 it looks like, to get some of these things set up to a set of new Proline tires, and I'll be back to show you in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. Well, guys, if you have any comments or questions about these wheels, please post it on down below. Check out the video description. There's a link straight over to Proline Racing to check out which wheels will work for you. So, well, till then, comments, questions on down below, and as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.